Hey everybody, Jennifer with the Butcher team back with
Sam Lieberson with Edina Realty.
And we are going to do another little Q&A today of the most common questions that we get kind of for each other's jobs from our clients. So who's up first?
I'll take it.
Go for it.
Okay, so another very big question that I get is, how does student loan debt affect what I qualify for?
That is a loaded question.
Yeah.
It used to be an easy answer, and everybody's kind of changed their guidelines on student loans. So it's a really great question, and it very much depends on the program that you qualify for, because nobody wants to make it easy. So if you're doing conventional financing, and in fact, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac actually have different rules on how they look at student loan payments. And then FHA and USD are kind of in line with their rules, and then VA kind of has their own set of rules as to how they look at student loans. So here's what happens. You have student loans, and either you're maybe still in school or you're within that 6-month period of time after graduation where your student loans are still deferred. So it kind of used to be where if they were deferred for a couple of years or actually the next 12 months, you didn't have to count any payment, which was nice. But that's changed across most programs. So on the conventional side, for the most part, if a payment shows on your credit report, we can use that payment in your debt to income ratio, which affects how much of a house that you qualify for, okay? On FHA and for the most part on USDA, we have to either use 1% of the balance of the total of your student loans as the payment against your debt ratio, or we have to find out and get from the lender on your student loans what the actual fully amortized payment is. So that means the payment that is going to get that loan paid off in the term that it's under. So for example, we run into issues on that side of things. If someone's doing FHA financing, for example, and they're on like a graduated payment plan with their student loan, which makes sense, right? You start out school, you get your first job, you kind of make some money, and you make more money as you go along, so they graduate that payment. Well, we can't use that lower starting payment. Not on FHA anyway. So, or sometimes they're income-based payments, and we can't use those either. So there's kind of tricks and certain things that we can get from student loan companies, but it's a tricky question, and it's something that we always look at ahead of time. When I see student loans and we know what program that you qualify for, we make sure that we know exactly what that full amortized payment is going to be, so that we don't throw off your pre-approval once you go house shopping.
Definitely a loaded question.
It's a loaded question.
Very loaded.
I like back when it was easier.
Yeah, right. And your turn.
Yes. Okay, so another common question that we get that I refer back to the agents is, this is more so for like mover uppers or second, third, fourth time home buyers. When should I list my current property? So I have a house, I plan on selling it, but I need to buy another house. When do I list? Do I find the first house, the one I want to buy first and then list? Do I list and then buy? I don't know. It's kind of a tricky slope. So what's your advice?
That one is also a very loaded question. That, like I said in our last video, is going to be another one of those very case-by-case situations, because it depends on what part of the cities are you in, what is the average days on market in your area, what price range are you in. If you are selling like a starter home, in our market right now, it might be more reasonable to at least get it working on a pre-list and do some pre-marketing. Just get it done and ready, so that when we do write a purchase agreement, we find that place, we can just pop it right to active. It's on. It's ready. Hopefully sells within a few days. But then if you were a move-up buyer and now you're moving up again to another bracket, your days on market are going to be greater. So going back to what makes my offer stand out, if your house has been on the market for a little bit already, that is going to stand out a little bit more than, oh, well, it's going to take 60 days to sell my house, and we haven't put it on yet.
Yep.
Because as a listing agent getting that offer
Right.
in, I might be a little hesitant to advise my clients to take that.
Right.
So it really, it depends.
Yes.
It depends. And that's where we start to work
Yes.
together and just kind of come up with a perfect plan, get you to where you need to be on time, and figure out all of our options in worst case scenarios. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Good answer. Thanks for checking this video out, you guys. Sam and I share a passion for educating people.
Yes.
So if you have questions on real estate transactions, mortgage, financing, whatever your questions are, go ahead and comment below and let us know. And we would love to film more videos
Yes.
to get them answered for you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Take care.